All right, guys, Big Rich here from Ohio Fish Rescue, and we've got a treat for you today. It is around 10 a.m. in the morning, and our friends come over with something really neat. Are you done yet?
You around if you don't stop it.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing? My name's Marvin. My wife Vicky.
Hi.
We brought over a fly river turtle that we had for 20 years.
20 years.
For Big Rich to adopt.
Look at her go. She is bigger than Hubert.
And we have decided to name her because I've never given her a name. I've always called her Turtle. So, as an honor to my wife, I'll call her Vicky Roo.
What's her name?
Vicky Roo.
Vicky Roo?
Yeah.
Well, we've got Hubert and Vicky Roo. Look at them. Hey, Hubert, reach in and grab Hubert and hold him up so people can get a size comparison. Now, Hubert's a big guy. He big around. He didn't hear me. He's gonna splash you. Hold him up out of the water. No. Hubert.
That's definitely a male.
Yes. Okay, put him back down in. And he's smaller. She's bigger than him. Whenever you pick Hubert up, you got to go straight out of the water. If you hold him at that water's level, he will soak you.
A little water ain't gonna hurt.
But now she's actually bigger than him. Let's go down here and see. It's wonderful. Hubert's got a little girlfriend now. Or a big girlfriend. He was chasing her around.
She likes the big.
He's got her spotted.
She's looking to see what's going on.
Yeah, she's pretty
He
dominant.
ain't never been with nobody.
She likes her back being rubbed.
Awesome. Well, she's in beautiful shape. Her shell's perfect, perfectly rounded like that.
He's in a 180.
She came out of a 180.
Yeah.
Well, now she can be in this 650 here. There she comes. Ah, how wonderful. Look at the fly rivers. It's a male and female. Hubert, you got a girlfriend, buddy.
Yeah, you can tell definitely by the way the size of the tail.
Yeah. When I had him by himself, you couldn't really tell because, oh, it says this, it says that on the internet. But when you put them side by side, now you can tell. There's a big difference.
Here he comes, he's coming down there by her again.
And they call it puppy love.
Yeah, I'm really appreciate that you were able to adopt her.
Oh, no problem. You get to watch
our
them.
house, and where we moved, there's a little one bedroom that we couldn't take for it.
Oh, your
I'm
collection.
gonna have, I'll be having major surgery.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have my shoulder replaced, and I'm gonna
Wow.
have to have back surgery. So.
Oh, my goodness.
I won't be able to take her,
Right.
camera properly, and that's why I brought my speckles over too. Like,
Well, if you ever get in a situation, you know, where you would like, you know, a tank back and you're into it, you let us know and, you know.
Speaking of tanks, I've got my 180 and 140, and if you want me, if you need them, you can come on by.
Okay.
I still live in Novi. I got to get the 140 out of my house still.
I was walking past this bass tank, so I had to stop and take a video. Look at this guy. We never see him out like that. This is the one fish that wasn't eating good. Notice, you know, his belly. You know, Temensis is doing great. All these other ones are doing awesome. Look at how fat his belly is. See how skinny he is? He's now hanging out, not hiding under the rocks back there. You never get to see him out. There's another one down there. There's a largemouth in here somewhere too. But we got to get Josh to go inside.
He's behind there, Rich.
Okay, we got to get Josh to go inside and scrape this off. This magnet, although it's a big heavy-duty magnet, it does not clean off this algae on the inside. Oh yeah, there's... Nope, that's not a largemouth. But that looks like the azul, maybe? I don't know.
Looks like there's another peacock right here, but there's a fish between the plant and the rock down there, and that looks like that might be the bass.
There's the largemouth.
Right there
Yep.
in between. That's
Okay.
right. That's what he was doing.
Look at this algae. I can't get it off. Okay, they all left, but we had somebody come by, that our friend Cheryl and her son Cohen come by and brought us a big box full of plants and stuff that she got out of her planting areas, and now we have to plant them before they go bad. So we come out here to start working around the pond, and we noticed that the waterfall wasn't on. Somehow the plug got yanked out, so now the pond's all dirty up here, but the waterfall's on. No fish have died, so I don't know how long it was off. Probably since yesterday, since we were working out here, so I don't know. But on a good note, check this out. Look who decided to show up. Jen's back. Hi, Jen. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to place the one hosta right here. And then we've got a few other spots that we're going to do things. We've got hostas we're going to put around the front of this tree. I think we can split one in half, so we can put three. One in the middle, one on each side, and, you know, set that up so from the street it looks better. We planted that, I think it's juniper, in that corner there. So we've also got all this right here we can plant, because this is a swinging area. So we can put stuff across here. I'm trying not to plant too much that blocks the view of the pond. The problem with them irises right there, from the street you can't see the waterfall. So I don't like them there, but they're doing really well there. So this is our problem, is trying to figure out where to plant any kind of plants. So we're going to go ahead and get to work on this. Oh, look, the little battery solar operated fountain's trying to come back on. It's like, I think I can. Yeah, no. Yep, I think I can. No. Okay, now I didn't video it, but me and Jen went up to our one of my properties up in Cleveland, and we opened the door for the guys that are moving in, and we helped them out and cleaned that up. And we come back, and then we have already people here that have brought fish out. So let me introduce them. Excuse me, Jen. Okay, you guys want to tell everybody your names?
I'm Chad. I'm Leah.
Leah and
Chad.
Jet.
Chad.
Okay, gotcha. My bad. Sound like you said Jet.
I'll go by Jet today.
All right, what did you bring us?
We got a Salvini in that one.
Nice.
We got 4 green tears.
Okay.
And 2 peacock cichlids and a little pleco.
Okay, so the Salvini and the peacock cichlid should go together. The green terrors, them are South American cichlids. We can put them. Are they big enough to go in with these guys?
They're close.
Because I wouldn't. Let me see. There's a tiger shovel nose you might have to worry about, and that's it. So come look at this tiger shovel nose, and if they'll fit in here, we can put them in here. Okay, so we've got them all quarantined into the quarantine tanks, or acclimated into the quarantine tanks. And now there was one special fish you were talking about, right?
Right here, this black pleco. His name's Pete. That's my son's fish.
That's the pleco named Pete from your son.
Right? And supposedly, that's the most beautiful peacock cichlid in the world. That's Apollo.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I told you we'd keep all your fish for you, but I would like a reference to tell Pete. Wait, what's your son's name?
Miles.
To tell Miles that his fish Pete made it, okay?
Yeah, Pete's looking good.
Pete's looking good.
Real good.
But we want to tell him, months from now, that, hey, Miles, your fish is doing good, buddy,
Right.
And you know how hard it is? The worst thing about doing that is making me remember the names.
Got it on video.
So now I got it on video. I can't forget.
Perfect.
Tell your son we got him covered.
Pete's in good hands.
You did a really good job acclimating all these guys. Thank you. And
she
you
got
guys.
some coolers out of the deal.
And you guys.
Hey, I did my
You
best.
guys came out. I wasn't home. You went out to lunch. You came back.
We did some Chick-fil-A and we saw some crazy fish.
All right. Awesome. How far did you guys drive out here?
Like 2 hours.
Okay. Well, normal driving, that's a lot.
Yeah.
In our scope of things, that's like, oh, that's so cute. 2 hours.
No big deal. Maybe Pete.
Right.
The rest of her fish, I don't want them.
All right. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome of you guys. All right. Bye. All right, guys. So what I did was I dug up all the hostas were here, these little ones like this. I dug them all up, and I planted that one plant right there. I planted this one in here, this little one between here, and this little one between here. And then, let me see, over here on this side, I planted this one right here and this one right here. Now, I didn't want no plants in front here because from the view from the street, I didn't want to cover it over the plants where you don't see the pond. But this is covered by this big tree. You can't see through here anyway. So I thought it'd look good. And, you know, it matches, you know, we got different color hostas there, different color hostas in the back, different color hosta there. And then come over here. And this is what I was doing actually when one of my buddies showed up to volunteer some help. So he planted this one right here and this one right here. You guys remember Dylan? You might not recognize him. He had long hair. He shaved it all off for the summer. But no, he come over and he's helping us out, and we're getting things done. We've got a lot of weeding. I'm waiting for the community service guys to come over to pull out all these weeds through here. Look at how bad this is grown in. This was all mulch all the way around to the back here. It's all grass. It's crazy. So, Dylan, are you ready to work?
I'm ready.
You do know that this grass is too tall for you to walk in, right?
Yeah.
So what's our next move, you think?
Probably mowing the grass.
Mowing the grass. Okay. See this outline right here of the rocks? Yeah. You got to hit that with the weed eater all the way around. I cannot get close to these rocks with my mower. It's very, it's not touchy like my last one, my walker mower. I could get in between things. And this one here is made for high speed. I turn it, it turns. You know? So I knock these rocks out all the time. As a matter of fact, look over here. This here, as for me trying to get close, I'm busting them out. So put that rock back up in there. I know you weigh nothing, but try and stomp them down. And there's these two right here. So I gotta mow down this whole side. Look how big this grass has gotten. Wow. All right. Okay, so now we got done doing the planting. I'm getting on this big old mower. It's got 1,000 horsepower, not 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 cc Kawasaki motor on it. And I tease Josh all the time because I got 1,000 cc Kawasaki motor and his bike is 1,000 cc Honda motor. I'm like, yeah, the same size motor's on my lawnmower, son. He don't think it's funny. But anyways, I'm getting ready to mow and Dylan's getting ready to weed eat around the edges. All right, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking, see how the edge of that cement doesn't have dirt? And I'm filling it in all the way around the side like that and leveling the land off from the dirt over, because this is going to be one big patio, wood patio all the way over to here. So I got to make the ground level coming off from these 6 steps. I don't care about all this. From these 6 steps, it has to be a round deck that goes over the pond right there, over this here, and have one step down onto the cement and back around. So one 12-foot round deck, basically. So it's got to be level. Problem is the ground's going up at an angle like this over here. So as I'm doing this, I'm keeping it at the same angle. I have to dig more on this side and get this down and make this flat. Like if I I don't want to take the Bobcat on the cement, but if I drove straight off and dug, it would dig, you know, probably a foot down on this side. And then Look at this guy working his butt off. He's such a good helper. All righty. Okay, we leveled all this over to where I need the steps to be. So now we can put the big deck in there, round deck, and then we can put the 6 steps in coming down to it. We'll figure out the rest of this later. But that's what I wanted to do, and we got it done. Now nobody will break their legs trying to get past that divot of a hole that was there. And Dylan wanted to ride and drive the Bobcat, says he never has. Go on, climb up in there. Now, if anything goes haywire, here's what you do. Take the Cedar Point seat and just lift it up above your head. Everything will stop. Put the Cedar Point seat down. There you go. Now, your right hand, that there lifts the bucket up and down, and then tilts it in and out. So try it. Don't push no buttons. See, nothing's working, right? There's a safety feature. Okay, this first button over here. Very first one. Hang on, let me get off of this. Go ahead and try it. There you go. Now it'll work. Uh-huh. Now go down. So that's your movement. Forward and back is up and down. Side to side, tilt your bucket. Okay, so leave that. Tilt it up more. Up. There you go. Leave that about there. Now that one is forward and back and left and right. Go ahead. There you go. You're driving a Bobcat. See, the volunteers get a lot of, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're trying to kill Big Rich. This is something he's never done before, so he gets to enjoy himself. All right, stop turning circles. You're killing all the grass. Stop turning circles. You're killing all the grass. Go down the drive and come back up. Come back? Yeah. No. And so he continues doing circles. There's no grass left there. It'll come back up in like 2 weeks. We still gotta get up all this metal here, put this ladder away, and that fencing right there, that was a railing that used to be here. Here he comes. Oh, boy, boy. Oh, he's cruising now. Stop. I don't want you driving anywhere near my house. He's got to get through here. All right. There's a dial right there. Turn that down. Okay, back up a little bit. No, turn the dial back up a little bit. Stop. I'm not telling you to back up a little bit.
Turn the dial back up.
Now you can ease through here slowly. What do you think? You a man now. You're doing men stuff now. All right. And that should be good right about there. Go ahead and let the bucket all the way down. All right, stop. Now tilt the bucket forward. More, more, more. Keep going. Lift up on the bucket. Up. Up. That's down. Bring the bucket up.
Which one is it?
Try the other way.
There we go.
Okay, now tilt it forward. Tilt it. Bring this front nose down.
Front nose?
To where nobody will whack their toe on it. It'll sit on the ground. Okay. Now you're good. Lift the Cedar Point bracket off. Exit the ride, please, sir. Turn the key off. All right. Good job, Dylan. Good job.
Hey, first time in a Bobcat.
Cool, cool, cool. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was worth all the volunteer work, huh? This ain't Cedar Point, buddy.
I know.
Okay, we had somebody stop by for a tour. They just left Brian Barczyk's place, and they came out here. There they are. They are doing the rounds today. So we're in the fish room now, and let me see. You're about ready to leave, right?
Yeah, but,
Okay.
dirty ass van though.
Dirty van.
Dirty van, yeah.
You talking about my van?
That thing is dirty.
Why you say that to me? Do you know your next job when you come over now is to clean the van, right?
That's what I do.
Oh, you say my van's dirty? No, I don't. Since my kids moved out, I don't have. We can't maintain these little things like keeping the van clean.
Yeah.
We throw stuff in there every day and changing things. Reaper's using it every day. It's rough. So I mean, it's going to stay dirty.
Probably getting dirty right now on the way to Michigan.
Right. Well, he's in Michigan. Yeah. He's already picked up the first rescue, and he's at the second rescue now. Then he's got 3 hours to drive home. And so don't pick on my van.
I'm just calling it out.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by and helping us today. That was awesome of you.
Yeah.
And you got to go to Cedar Point.
Yeah, put the bar on and everything.
Yes. So now you're coming by once a week. When?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when Ben's supposed to be here too.
Yeah.
And Jen showed up yesterday, so she's back coming around. I got to try and keep all these things together. Well, thank you for helping us around here. It was awesome of you.
No problem.
All right, we've been showing them around the rescue, but we never introduced. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Dylan Shepherd.
I'm Chelsea.
Hi, and you just came from Brian Barczyk's place.
Yes.
How was it?
Awesome. Awesome.
You know, he bought the building across the street now, and
Yeah.
he's going to 5 times the size of his place now.
Yeah.
Okay, he told you all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
We got a little behind the scenes a little bit.
Cool, because we donated him a bunch of fake corals and stuff like there
Yeah.
that I had extra here, and I sent them up to him. It was a carload full, and we're helping him out doing filtration and anything we can help him with. We're going to help
Yeah.
him out.
Yep.
So yeah, he's only 3 hours for me, and as long as you guys liked it, but you come here, how do you like it here?
I love it here. I'm
He's a fish guy.
Yeah. I'm
Go
a
ahead and
fish
push
guy.
him in. Just push him in.
I don't have anything. Nothing compared to like this. I just have. We live in an apartment, so I only have a 65 and then a 55 gallon tank.
It's almost the size of my tanks.
Oh yeah. Compared to this, no.
This is like
But
the
this
dream.
is awesome.
Can you believe how big them Peroon sharks are getting?
Oh,
They are physically growing big in front of everybody.
Now, would you say, are they bigger than Rob's?
Yes, of course. My Pima's bigger, my Peroon sharks are bigger, but they're still growing, and now they're hanging in a pack, and the 3 of them are just they never stop swimming. They're like a shark, they never stop moving.
Exactly. Yeah,
They're really cool.
He's got 4 big ones.
What do you think of the sturgeon over here?
Oh, beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful. Can't wait for him to get bigger.
Yeah, me too.
He looks a lot
He
bigger.
is for sure eating good.
Yeah.
We watch him eat all the time. He eats off the top. He eats off the bottom. He is, and I love his shark tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very beautiful animal. Very.
And he's in with some really pretty fish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gorgeous.
Awesome,
But part,
awesome.
part of me inside is just a little tiny jealous that you have all these big tanks.
You're jealous? You're jealous, really?
Yeah. Just a little bit, because
I would gladly trade you your apartment for you to stay here and do all the work that we have to do.
Believe me, it's.
I'll take care of your tanks. You take care of mine. How about that? We'll see how jealous you are at that point. You get to watch my tanks.
Yeah.
I have to clean them.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of you.
But it's all awesome and fantastic. It's so much. All the fish are so much bigger in person.
A lot of people say that. They get here and they're like, oh my God, this is way bigger than we thought
Yeah.
everything was.
Well,
The
it's-
tanks, the fish, the rooms, everything.
Videos don't do them justice at all. It's crazy. Like the redtail, you know, they're the biggest redtails I've ever seen.
I think Rodrigo had one bigger than our biggest one, but we pretty much got, you know, huge red tails. 36 inches, 38 inches is the one, but his was like 40 inches. I mean,
your ripsaws.
he got it from my buddy Victor down in Naples, Florida, and he got him from there, and Victor grows some big fish, you know.
Yeah, and your ripsaws in here are massive too.
Oh yeah, they're the biggest ripsaws I've ever seen.
You weren't kidding about the cichlid colony taking over.
No, they're everywhere, dude. Can you imagine snorkeling in here and just
Yeah.
watching cichlids everywhere? Babies coming out, big ones coming out.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot more hiding that we just don't
Yeah,
see.
and then you see the big fish swim by and they don't even snap at them. The cichlids don't even move out of their way. They're not even scared.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, guys, that about wraps up a whole nother day here. We've got our evening chores to do and things like that. Everybody's left, and you got to see pretty much a lot of things that happen around here daily. But, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and as always, stay fishy, my friends. We'll see you next time.